Hi, Tom Utel here with Acre Technologies, and today we have Bill Voyles in the house with us. And welcome, Bill.
Thank you.
You're with MMV Farms from Sullivan, Illinois. Tell us a little bit about you and how you came to ag and what you're doing.
So I guess there's a whole lifeline of stories of born and raised in ag. Couldn't imagine doing anything different than ag. Family farm with Grandpa to start with, and obviously farm small, and then couldn't justify making a family farm out of that. And so later down the road, actually my father-in-law and I started farming together, and since then bought the farm out, and today we're right at 12,000 acres and 2 elevators, and try to suffice everything on hand that we can.
So kind of a loaded, a little deeper question, but why do you do what you do?
Oh gosh, that's kind of easy. So there's a few different farmers in the world, but we're all put here for a reason, and I'm here because I feed the world. That's my first and foremost.
Awesome.
So secondly, I like doing it.
Right. Yeah.
I like to play in the soil in the fields,
right,
and get dirt under my fingernails.
Mm-hmm. What's the largest challenge that you have on or in your operation today?
And that's manpower. I think that's general broad across any farm, any and all farms for that matter, whether it's scouting or spraying or planting, elevators, it doesn't matter. It's manpower by far.
How do we solve that problem? Do you have a theory or a thought process there?
I do. As our technology increases today, we all start to talk about robots, whether it's being whether it's being agronomy or planting again. That's the near future. Whether it's a robot driving the tractor and the planter, or whether it's a robot doing my scouting.
So how do you utilize technology or the digital age in your operation today? I mean, what technology do you utilize?
So tons actually. I can't think of anything that I don't use technology on in some fashion. Whether it's in obviously in my office, and I mean, computers is no given. But in the shop, in a semi, at the elevators, in the field cultivators, obviously auto steer is everybody has today. That's a given of technology for efficiency. Mm-hmm. So then going forward, go to planners. The two planners, they communicate to each other via iPad, via hotspot, and all that information, whether it's planner, sprayer, harvester, all that goes to the cloud, goes to the desktop. And so whether it be in the office or at the elevator of the management side, my oldest daughter is helping me, she can look at that, know where we're at, know how many acres we've got, knows how many trucks are coming in. I mean, it's all spontaneous, instantaneous. It's right there real time.
And you see a huge benefit in that, in managing your operation, to know exactly what and where and when.
Absolutely, you have to.
What would you tell your younger self?
Oh, well, do more faster.
Well, that was too easy.
Yeah.
No, with today's knowledge and wisdom, what would you tell a 20-year-old Bill?
Looking back then, if I could have had that extra help somewhere, something, could have been a lot of different cases, a lot of different scenarios. Mm-hmm. A lot of opportunities have been out there that I was scared to try, very reluctant to try. Mm-hmm. If it was a financial failure decision making process, you sure don't want to fail, so mm-hmm. you're scared to do that. Mm-hmm. Looking back, I would take more chances. I think honestly today, I take 500 times more chances today than I did 25 years ago, mm-hmm. hands down. Mm-hmm. A little more confidence, a little more maturity, I guess, as time goes, if you will, of lessons learned.
Sure.
And I think that simply goes back to experience on that. But gosh, some of the technology. So I graduated college in '95, roughly. In 1999, Case IH brought the first AFS planter to me, because at the time I was farming 3,000 acres with my father-in-law, and that was the first variable rate planter Case H hit the market. You know, we worked it. It did work. You know, why we didn't push and go harder then. You know, some of the other steps wasn't there to go with it.
Right. Yeah.
So that, and it's not that it failed, because it sure didn't fail. It worked. It's just the matter of progress and time.
Right.
So it all boils down to efficiency, but there's a lot of different things I'd tell myself.
We're here. Keep going.
Harder and faster. I mean, it can't be done quick enough. I mean, it's now. You know, if I could have done something different, I would have done more. So, and as technology has come to the present table it is today, I wish we could have started this a lot long ago.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Just like today with the acre program of coming up with the soil zones instead of square zones.
Right.
Why we're working off of a square zone is just absolutely silly to me today.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
Squares are easy.
Squares are easy, and that's what Grandma and Grandpa did.
That's right. Well, Bill,
All right.
that'll end today's interview. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time.
Yep. Thank you.
Looking
Anytime.
forward to more.
Yep. Likewise. All right. Thank you.